Yo, what's happening, people? It's Kyle Smith, Platform Sports League. We're back in the studio. Like I said before, I'm going to grind and watch as many high school videos, high school highlight films as I can, everybody in the state of Indiana. So I tried to figure out a methodology on how I'm going to approach this. And my decision so far, what I'm going to do is take a look at the stat leaders, go by class, take a look at the stat leaders and just rip it down 1 through 5. Okay, so each video I'll bring 5 guys. Who knows if it changes or not? We'll see, but that's the goal. And we're going to go from there. And from the top 5, we'll dive into one position and just go deep into all the videos that people send me through DM all over the place. I'm just trying to structure it as best I can. So we're going to start off with the running backs. All right, obviously an essential position. I'm going to go through a couple disclaimers, okay? Number 1, I'm a regular-ass dude. I'm a dad of 3, washed up, ex-coach, right? I do some training on the side. But overall, I just love football. So over this past year, I've tried to hit a game every Friday. I live on the north side of Indianapolis, so usually with my lazy self, I've tried to hit games in my area, try to see as many teams, as many guys as I could. I look at the top 5 runners. I haven't seen one of these guys. So that's a disappointment. I got to get out there more, see more games, and I can't believe some of these schools I didn't get a chance to see. A couple of them are still going in the playoffs. Hopefully I can cross paths. But again, like I said, I'm just trying to do the best I can. This is kind of a side thing for me, but I'm going to continue to work and grind and see what kind of value that I can provide. All right, so number 1, a couple other disclaimers. The other thing, I'm going to list a couple stats, right, for each guy, just to kind of give a benchmark of what we're looking at. I'm looking at these videos as if I am a college football coach, a college football recruiter. Review the tape, check some highlights, give some reactions, but at the same time, try and give some constructive criticism or things that I would look at if I was a college coach, because I've been there before. I've had an area that I've had to recruit, and I've had to know about every single player that comes through that area. So with that being said, I'm just trying to kind of give some help coming from a lens of a college football coach, what I'm looking for, what I like in these videos. Here's one thing you'll never see is me give a negative review or talk negative about a dude. Right, because these guys are out here grinding. Again, they're busting their ass, doing what they can to help their football team. And me, this channel, my company, anything, by all means, the opposite of what I want to do is paint a kid in a negative light. All right, so I'm here to uplift. The reason why I named my company Platform Sports League is I'm trying to give a foundation, a platform for some of these players, some of these teams to stand on and maybe give some more exposure or just add a little value, like I said, to help them get to that next level, wherever that is in their game, okay? All right, so let's kick this into gear. Number 1 on the list, Indiana's state rushing leader right now is a man named Colin Price at a Zionsville high school. Pause. The kid is a sophomore, okay? Which is very interesting. Again, this is the first time I'm looking at this. So to see some of these names I know, some of these names I do not know. I haven't seen Colin play at all. I haven't seen this highlight at all, so I'm excited to get into it. Colin Price, Zionsville High School, listed at 6 foot, 182 pounds. He has rushed for 1,651 yards. He's averaging 6.3 yards a carry, which is tremendous, okay? As a running back, as a college running back, NFL running back, 5 yards a carry will get you in the Pro Bowl for the most part. So let's check out what Colin has to offer here. I'm going to find his highlight. Okay, Zionsville High School. Colin's got a sophomore midseason up. We're going to check that out. I don't know if we'll go through all the all the clips, but just enough to kind of get a sense of what kind of player he is and maybe some tidbits and move on, okay? Here we go. 2022 running back. Young dude, man. This is mid-season, 985 yards. Not bad. There goes Colin. Now 6 foot, he's listed at 6 foot. From what you can see on the, ooh, Woo, boy. That's what we call the third leg right there. That's an athletic play. I was saying he's listed at 6 foot. He looks pretty big back there. That's a big body, physical dude. Let's go. Let's go, Colin. Keep running, man. Okay. End zone view is always good on a highlight clip. Good vision there. We're running the inside zone or the outside zone, whatever that is, a zone scheme. He was able to find that seam and split the defense. I like that. Hard runner, physical runner. Guy's putting up chunks. Obviously, this is a highlight, but at the same time, it's good to see a big man with long runs, right? There's another zone scheme, foot in the ground, getting north. Ooh. And he's got the speed to finish. That's huge. If you're over 6 foot, you got to show some speed to finish runs. As a college coach, I'm looking at, don't forget, I'm not only looking at this person that the highlight is centered on, but I'm also looking at his competition, okay? Are the guys catching up to him? Is he pulling away from the defense? That makes a big difference. So I'm going to categorize Colin in that big man. That's a physical block, by the way. Love pass pro, get it in there, mix it in the highlight. Beautiful. So a lot of what's been going on is just zone plays. Colin's finding the seam and scoring and getting long runs. But I'm going to categorize him in the big body category. Guy could run, is an athlete, but more physical than anything. Big body, like I said, that can definitely contribute on the next level. And he's punishing dudes. He's falling forward. So look, there's your state leader in the state of Indiana, Colin Price, Zionsville. I really like the video. Not a whole lot of shake and bake, but at the same time, he's a big dude. He can make enough moves, make some people miss, but his thing is running people over. All right, we're going to move to number 2. Another disclaimer as I'm looking at these guys. Some of these guys have gone further in the playoffs, right? Like I know Colin and Zionsville still playing. They're playing this weekend. But at the same time, there might be guys on this list that have less games played. Okay, so keep that in mind. The stats are the stats. Honestly, the stats will get you looked at, but that really doesn't mean a ton as a college football coach looking at talent, right? I'm looking at all different types of things, from athleticism to speed to the way he moves his hips to how fast his feet are, things like that. So stats really don't come into play when I'm analyzing the physical attributes of the player. So we're going to go to number 2 here. Take a look back on these stats. Okay, Marquis Munoz from Lafayette, Jeff, up in Lafayette. Great town, by the way. Home of the Purdue Boilermakers. Marquis is a senior. Lafayette Jeff had a great year. I think their road got cut short in the playoffs this year. But he's a running back. He is listed at 5'10", 198. Okay, guys rushed for 1,484 yards. Look at this yards per carry. 8.8 yards per carry. That's the most I've seen so far. That's ridiculous. So I'm assuming this guy's got long runs, and we're going to go down and find it. All right, we got a pinned highlight. Is this it? Chapter 4 RTS. Here's the tip right now. Look at me. If I'm a college coach, I'm going to your huddle page. My man Marquis. Okay, senior season. I don't know what RTS is, but excuse me if it's obvious. I'm sorry. I might be an idiot, but I'm not sure what RTS is. So just make it clear. Here's my advice to anybody putting a highlight up on their huddle film. It's not going to be, you shouldn't be like Bone Crusher, Chapter 8, The Man, The Myth, The Legends, 2020, whatever. Senior season, junior season, sophomore season. Make it clear. This is a marketing video, right? You're not just putting this up to show off, put it on Twitter. You're trying to gain the attention of college coaches, all right? So make it simple for them. Less barriers to entry, right? So you don't want to have anything up that'll distract a coach to look at your film. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this senior season just because it says senior season, SZN, by the way. We're going to take a look. I know my man Marquis balled out for Lafayette. Jeff, I've talked to several guys up there. Really good player. Really good team, man. I'm surprised they didn't go further, but it is what it is. 5 career school records. I like that early on the highlight film. Okay? TDs per game. First clip, kick return. Watch this. Okay, Marquis. That's a difference maker. Showing some hands, show some acceleration. That's different for a running back highlight film. I'll give you that. Let's get right into it. A little bit different in stature. Now let's see him pull away. All right, Marquis is battling. Go score. Go score. That's what I'm talking about. Again, like I said, I'm going to look at everybody else on the field. Is he pulling away from people? Or are these guys catching up? Are they staying up? Ooh, look at the drone footage right here. That's creative. That's good stuff. So far, Marquis going north and south. Physical runner, violent runner, which I like. Okay, here's a little foot in the ground, finding the seam, getting behind a puller, and acceleration. That right there is the best run. I saw that as the most exciting run to me. And finish for a touchdown. If it were me, I'd move that to clip 1. Why? It just shows a little bit different dynamic. And the spin move, go finish. Is that a touchdown? I don't know. Some solid runs. Flag on the play, but it don't matter. Let's see him run. Accelerate. Good. Up the sideline. Okay. As I'm seeing two running backs, 2 different teams. One thing I'm thinking about is I'm seeing a lot of similar runs. All right. I see a couple with Marquis that he's got some pullers and variety in there. But think about that if you're a running back. You don't want to continue to see the same run over and over. All right. Between the tackles, getting physical. Arm tackles do not stop him. Marquis has kind of got a different form as he finishes runs. But at the same time, like I said, low center of gravity, physical runner, not going out of bounds. I really like what I see here. I'm going to go a couple more clips, unless there's something crazy that goes on. Freeze, get off me. Okay. Get going. Foot in the ground and north. I like it. No dancing, no fancy moves. Stay between those hash marks and get north. I like a running back that can do that. Okay, foot in the ground and go. Okay, like I said, I don't see a huge difference in speed from Marquis and the defense, but at the same time, he's a physical runner. He's getting north and south, man. He's going to gain yards. I like to see that as a coach. And he's got enough runs, man. A lot to put on tape. I really like it. Marquis did a heck of a job this season. And so did Lafayette Jeff, man. Like I said, I'm surprised they didn't go further. But they got some great talent on there. And they're going to continue to do well up there in Lafayette. So there goes Marquis. Like I said, like what I saw, a different body type than Colin. Colin was that big physical dude, a little shorter Marquis is, but a little shiftier, right? Quicker feet, and at the same time keeping that physicality up a notch, ready to compete. So I like that. Back to the list. Okay, Donny Marcus, senior, Brownsburg High School. Out of Indianapolis. I've heard a lot about Donny. I haven't seen one. I don't think I've seen a highlight video. Things are blowing up on Twitter. He's got some cool highlights. Shout out to whoever's doing the creative stuff at Brownsburg. I'm assuming it's a student. They got a lot of cool videos out there. Just supporting their team, supporting athletics. I really like the tradition out of there, and a lot of different schools around the Indy area. So again, I hear a lot about Donny. I don't know where any of these guys are with colleges and kind of what they're looking at and things like that. I'll get a little bit more in tune as we go. But like I said, I'm just here to celebrate what they're doing and support in any way possible. Donny Marcus, Listed 5'11", 185. He is rushed for 1,365 yards, averaging 5.6. Still a strong average. He's got a lot of carries, and plenty of games played to put some stuff on film. Here we go. Mid-season highlights. Hey, here's a suggestion. You got college coaches looking at you. Come into your huddle page. Make sure you pin this mid-season highlight or the latest highlight. I know you want to look at games and have the games go in order, but mid-season highlight will help, man. Keep that up top. Here we go. Let's check it out. Okay, Donny Marcus, Brownsburg High School. My guy, number 20 in the box. Got to get some highlight over yourself. Okay? Make sure you spot check every play for you young guys making highlight films, man. I know it's obvious, but it helps. Other than quarterbacks, we know where you are. Okay, Donny. Donny's looking smooth out there right now. So far, the smoothest running back that I've seen within 2 clips. He's not laboring at all. Okay. Athletic dude. Spin move. Another physical guy. 3 guys so far, all physical, know how to run the football. There's 20. Ooh, foot in the ground, go score. I like it. I like it. Brownsburg done some big things this year. There's a counter, 2 pullers, foot in the ground. Okay, he's got a little excitement to himself. I really like that. Foot in the ground, making people miss, man. Pass pro, stick your face in there. Good stuff. Way to show it. I like it. I don't know what clip that was. That might have been 4. Here we go. In the end zone. That might have been clip 4. Pass pro. I really like that. Showing your physical. Showing you could take that on. I like this counter play right here. Ooh, and the skip. Get going. See, does he pull away here? That makes a difference. That makes a difference. And he's going to do it. I like it. I like it. Where you at? Where you at, Donny? Okay, show some hands. I need a spot shadow on you, bro. I need a spot shadow on you. Hopefully at the end of season highlights, we can get that done. All right, so 3 down. Man, get this out of here. X out of there. 3 down, back to the list. Number 4 rusher in the state of Indiana, Class 6A. Did I even mention that we were going through 6A? I apologize if we have not. I don't want to mispronounce his name. I apologize. Alijawan Hassel, okay, from Ben Davis, the Big Dogs, Ben Davis High School, okay. My man is listed at 5'8", 171, so a little bit shorter stature. We'll see what that has to do with it. Rushed for 1,206 yards, averaged 6.2 a carry. That's a lot, man. These guys are running strong out here. Okay? Shows 11 games played. I'm thinking it's 10 so far, but we'll see about that. Okay? Alijawan, let's see what happens, man. I haven't seen one clip of him whatsoever. So, okay, goes by AJ. AJ Hassel. My man is rocked up here, slapped up in the profile picture. That's always a good thing to show. Looks like a physical dude. Let's see what we got. This is January 18th. We don't want that. Senior season, October 24th. My man, everybody, if you have a new highlight, pin it to the top of your profile. This is how people are looking at you. They're not on Twitter just clicking a link. Just remember that. Here we go. AJ Hassel, grinding. Outside. Okay, I see some burst. Ooh, foot in the ground. I like that. That was one of my favorite runs so far. Stretch in the field. Go vertical on him. Get up. Okay, we got an athlete here, ladies and gentlemen. Little pitch outside. Little different, this offense. AJ on the move. Pull away. Okay. Okay. Another physical run. 4 guys so far, all physical. Okay, see what I meant about the same play? Outside toss. I like it. Get back in the field of play. I don't know what that was, but that's a touchdown. He could do what he wants. Physical. That's Lawrence North. It's a good team. Ooh, get off me. Little draw. Oh, man, this guy's an athlete. I like him. Oh, man, you ran out of bounds, bro. Don't run out of bounds. Easy money. Touchdown. Ben Davis still rolling the playoffs, by the way. Okay, I see some versatility right here, AJ. I see some versatility mixed in with the running back clips. You're out wide out in the slot. Show you can shift around. Show you got the hands. This guy is making some moves. I really want to know where these guys are going. I should have researched that before these videos. We can get into that later. I'll follow up. This guy's running his butt off. Okay, little gut route, little wheel route. AJ got the hands. He's finishing runs. He's shifty. Low center of gravity. Ooh, get off me. That was kind of not even meant to be there, but that's okay. Sweep, circle the defense. Okay, pull away. We got some speed on LN. Okay. Decent finish. That QB is pretty legit at Ben Davis, too. Get going. Get going. All right, AJ's got a lot of plays, a lot of variety. I'm not going to say he's my favorite running back, but his highlight film is probably my favorite highlight film because of the variety, because he has the ability to show his dynamic playmaking abilities in different ways. That interests me as a college football coach, just because we're not running one style every single time, okay? I want to see a freshman that can come in and contribute. If he redshirts or not, whatever, but can he come in and contribute? Can he play special teams? Can he pass protect? Can he run outside? Can he hit it between the center, between the guards? Be physical. Do all of those things. How many tools do you have in your tool belt as a running back? And I think AJ has shown that, so that's excellent. We're moving on to running back number 5. All right, this is one of the longer videos I've done so far, so hang with me, okay? Running back number 5 is Aiden Warren, Perry Meridian High School. He's a junior, class of 2021, okay? My man's listed at 5'9", 185, rushed for 1,203 yards, just behind AJ at Ben Davis, has averaged 6.2, same average, okay? Let's see. Dang, these guys are similar. AJ rushed 196 times. Aiden has rushed for 194 times. So, very similar statistics. Let's see how it all plays out. Junior season. Aiden, you got to figure it out, my friend. Pinned October 29th, junior season. Got it up on the top of your profile. Easy money. You look up his name, college coach. It's easy for me to find. This is good stuff. I'm going to continue do this with each position and watch as many highlight films as I freaking can. I'm going to go live eventually. There he goes. Aiden Warren, ladies and gentlemen. Looking thick lower body in the backfield. Get up and go score. What do you say, 5'9"? Okay, I could see it. Shifty. Ooh, got the hurdle. First hurdle I saw today. That ain't a bad thing. Hands, burst. Let's see a burst. Ooh, good block by the wideout. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Aiden, let's see it. We got a little pull. Shifty, outside, go score. Again, like I said, my man Aiden has put up some yards and put it in the end zone. I would say a little bit of a different style than what we've seen. Ooh, are we going to pull up and throw it? He pulls up and throws. Oh, my goodness. Let's write down number 1, ladies and gentlemen, for Perry Meridian. If someone could comment on the video and let me know who that is before I find out, that'd be great. That catch alone deserves a highlight review. Number 1, Perry Meridian. Love it. Another throw. Okay, showing the athleticism. I'll tell you this. As a running back, as a college coach, what I'm looking at, my man's got two passes in the highlight film, but it is what it is. Ooh, make a man miss. Go score. Go score. Goes and finished. I like it. Not a whole lot of shake. Not a whole lot of different things. But we're seeing results, right? He's putting up yards. He's running physical and getting in the end zone. Guy's trying to finish runs, and I like it. Go get it. Go get it. I don't see a tremendous, crazy change in speed, but listen. I mean, there's physical backs that run north and south that have a huge role on football teams. And there's a special place for guys that have a knack for the end zone. Finding the end zone. I like that play. That would be my vote for the first clip right there, Aiden. Shoulders are square to the line of scrimmage. You can see yourself being able to move laterally. And that's always a good thing. I don't see a lot of spot shadows here either. Don't make it confusing for a college coach, especially for guys that are playing multiple positions. You got to point yourself out, guys. Got to point yourself out. I just don't understand. It's really easy to throw the spot shadow on you. A lot of people are making their highlight films just to show good plays and like I said, put themselves on Twitter and just watch and get views. But listen, it's who's viewing it is the most important thing. College football coaches. Again, I'm sitting here as a coach to go through the kids in my area that are playing your position, and if you're the hardest one to find on the screen, then I'm going to move forward, man. There's plenty that want to come to my school, and I'm just going to go ahead and skip over if I can't figure it out and let your coach know, listen, get the kid to put the spot shadow on himself, and I'll watch the freaking video. Simple as that. Aiden, respect to you, man. Pulling away from defenses, got serious yardage, got serious success, and I like what I see, man. So listen, top 5 rushers in the state of Indiana, class of 6A. Those are the biggest schools in the state. We've seen different body types. We got the big physical kid in Colin Price, sophomore. That kid's going places for sure after seeing that. Marquis, Munoz, Lafayette, Jeff. Little shorter in stature, but hard physical runner. You could see a big lower body too. People like that in running backs. Donny Marcus, Brownsburg, athletic, shifty. One of the more natural runners on these clips. And then we got AJ Hassel, Ben Davis. Probably one of my favorite highlights so far, just because he shows the ability to do the most on the field. Play the most positions, show that athleticism to be in different spots on the field. I think that is a big thing, a big plus. And then we got Aiden Warren. Listen, pure athlete, can throw the football, obviously, can run the football, has a knack for the end zone, and can definitely contribute to teams on another level. And he's got another year left, so it'll be interesting to see the offseason and where he goes. So listen, that's a mix of running backs from sophomore to seniors. And this is exciting stuff, man. We're going to go through this state. We're going to find these dudes out here because Indiana has those dudes. They have athletes, and they're going places. So I'm just excited to be a part of it and answer any questions that anybody has. Don't forget, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. There will be more to come. Please let me know if you have any questions. Till then, keep grinding. Playoffs, we're about to finish this all up. Off season starts. Stay with me, man. We got a lot of content, a lot of resources for players, parents, coaches. Let's go.